Hi guys, my name is Mark Mopp and I'm with the National Real Estate Network. And on with me is Jeff Damron, and we host a once a week event. And what we do is this is the week I give out a really great real estate tip. This is like, ooh, I'm excited about even talking about it. And then Jeff is going to introduce probably 3 or 4 new programs to you that you haven't heard about. So I'm really excited for when he gets on. So let me, I'm going to share my screen with you. And we landed on my YouTube channel. Everything we do gets recorded and put on this YouTube channel. So all you got to do is Google Mark Moppin YouTube channel, and you'll see Jeff and I, and you'll see all kinds of speakers. It's a great channel for you to watch. But that's not what I want to share. Let me grab this. So this is our contact information. Jeff, you want to, I'll put it in the description in the video when we get all done. And when it posts on YouTube, you can get our information there. Because I'm positive you're going to want to contact Jeff after we talk. If you need to talk to me, my contact information is there. So here's my real estate tip for the day. It's really a tip if you want to make money in business. You have to look for problems and then solve them. So by that, let me say this. There's a lot of wholesalers watching this, and wholesalers do a great job of finding good deals. I find good deals as a wholesaler. Then comes the problem. Who's going to buy them? Major problem. So the person in our market that controls it, his name is Todd. And why does he control the market? He has the buyers. So wholesalers go out and find great deals. Then they go run into Todd because Todd's got the buyers. So you need to look at what the problems are. I'm going to play you a short video, and the person doing this video is Ed King. It's only a minute and a half, but the information he gives you is absolutely valuable. He altered my life. Ed's no longer alive, but he was like the best. So, and he had people like Home Network. Just watch this.
My name is Ed King, and I've been Director of Small Business Services at Wayne State University now for almost 30 years. I work a lot with small business owners, and they're constantly coming up to me crying, complaining. The economy is going down the tubes. What am I supposed to do? Well, I'll tell you what to do. You're going to go out there and make some money. Now is the time to make money in this economy. Just think of it this way. You are paid to do one thing, solve people's problems. And man, they got plenty of problems right now. You are not paid to have clever advertising. You are not paid to make friends. You're not paid to be in business for 20 years. You're paid to solve people's problems. If there's a flood, you sell boats. If there's a drought, you sell water. If there's a plague, you sell coffins. That's what you're paid to do, solve people's problems. All you have to do is do 3 things. 1, identify a problem. 2, identify a solution. And 3, figure out some place to deposit all the money. Charles Darwin said many years ago that the species that survive are not necessarily the strongest or the most intelligent, but they're the ones able to adapt. And that's an advantage that small business owners have over these large corporations. They can adapt much easier. Now's the time to make money in small business. Right now in this lousy, stinking economy. Identify problems, come up with solutions, and quit your crying. My name is Ed King, and if you can't handle the truth, get out of small business and go to work for somebody else.
So he's kind of an in-your-face guy, but he's like right on the money. So let's take this all back to real estate. Let's take it back to wholesaling. Let's take it back to why you're on this meeting. So here's the deal. You want to watch and see where the issues are, see the person who's already solved that problem that's making money, and then you need to do that too. And that's what tonight's meeting is going to be about. Is we're going to show you areas where there's a huge need and it's not getting solved. So, but watch this. This is what I did and learned. And I just put this together and I've been shooting it out to people as I meet it. And man, they are filling it out. So this is called a jot form. Now think about this. Let me, oh, here we go. So what I've done is I put together a very simple form, but it answers all kinds of questions. It answers these questions. What you need to know from the people that are at the real estate meetings, the people that are buying properties. You want to tell them, look, I'm an expert at bringing you deals, but I need to know what you want. So look, you're asking for their company name. You're asking them for what are they looking for? Rentals, fix and flips, both fix and flips and rentals. How many do you want to buy? Get the numbers. How quickly can you close? 5 days or less, 7 days to 10 days, 10 days to 14 days, 30 days. You know, what type of properties do you buy? Single family, 2 to 4 family, 5 to 16 units. You're finding out what their needs are, over 50 units. And then you want to find out where they want it. Like I'm in Michigan, so Wayne County, Oakland County, Macomb County, Genesee County. And then, you know, would you buy in Detroit, Pontiac, Flint? These are markets that I'm doing it in. Would you ever buy, check all that applies, seller financing, subject twos, properties in redemption or foreclosure, MLS pending properties. So now you've identified your buyers, you've got their criteria. This jot form I put together, I took my tech and it automatically transfers the information into a spreadsheet that I can go out. So now I have 100 buyers. Now I'm looking at a property or somebody else has got a property they can't move. I can click a button and figure out who my buyer is for that property. So if you control the buyers, you control the market. That's my tip tonight. What's really good is there's a huge need in the market for the programs Jeff's about to talk about. And what there isn't very many people doing it. So with that said, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. And Jeff, I would love you to talk about some of the programs you got.
Oh, thanks, Mark. That was excellent information. I always learn something from you. And, you know, my alma mater happens to be Wayne State for my MBA. So I appreciate that he was from Wayne State. Uh, and I love that type of in your face solving problems. Well,
Yeah.
that's a good lead into what we're doing here. In addition to all the great information you shared, we're going to talk about a couple programs and how this is actually solving problems for the business owners and individuals involved. The first one we're going to talk about is the employee retention credit, referred to as the ERC. That's from the CARES Act. And it basically, think of it as a COVID payroll refund, where business owners during that time frame and in general are paying payroll taxes. So this was a program that came out to help provide a relief for the business owners that were really impacted. Not all of them were impacted, but the majority were. And so we have a website that you can go to, and you know, you can contact myself or Mark. And but basically what it is any one business owner that has at least one W-2 employee, or it could be several hundred, it doesn't matter. There's a series of questions. It's like a 15-minute interview that, again, no cost, just to discover if there's a potential refund that you don't have to pay back and you can use with whatever you want. What we're seeing on average, Mark, and you know, the company I had represented was I brought in around $40 million in refunds. And I know you personally had, you know, brought some of your companies and are scheduled to get back some ERC funds. So this particular program is designed for business owners. Okay. So not to be left out, and this is a natural segue into the next program I'm going to talk about. It's called the SATC.
Let me add, I've got
Okay.
my wife's got a company, one employee, and she submitted through this program, she's getting back $20,000. Got another 2 part-time employees. They're in a charity that we're involved in. They're getting back in excess of 20. So this is a great program for any business. So I'll shut up.
You know, and it's in addition to being a great program, there's mechanisms in place where the company can access the money depending on how there's a couple of factors that are qualifiers, but if everything is in alignment, the business owner can get these funds in 3 to 4 weeks and not have to wait 6 to 9 months, you know. And just an asterisk about the whole thing. Right now is a really unique time because the IRS put a moratorium on the ERC program for a couple reasons without getting into a whole discussion on it and where it's going to go. Basically, they said, listen, we're overwhelmed. We have to take a breath, regroup, get hold of this because there's so many claims. And then there were some bad actors out there that were filing that shouldn't be filed. So anyways, we should know something in the next week or two. But if anybody's wondering whether, they should file, if they want to file, it'd be good to file before the end of January, depending on how it all shakes out. So the deadline to get both years, 2020 and 2021, is April of 2024. So that's a very important asterisk on the ERC program. SATC program, not to be left out. 1099 employee, self-employed person says, hey, I was affected, I have a sole proprietorship. I don't have any employees, but I'm my own employee. And so there's a program called the SATC, self-employed tax credit. And so where the business owners for ERC were averaging around $10,000 per W-2 employee of a refund, the 1099 folks that are self-employed can get up to $32,000. And again, this is free money. This is money that does not have to be paid back. It can be used for whatever the individual wants to use it for, and it's just a total blessing. So, I mean, and some of the folks
I
that
gotta
were
say, every real estate agent out there listening to this, we're talking to you right now.
absolutely, and the brokers out there, uh, what better way to start off 2024 by turning your agents onto a grant program where they can get 10, 20, $32,000 to start off January, with all the stuff that's going on in the market and the economy. I mean, this just makes total sense. And so you can contact Mark, you can contact myself. It's a simple process to, number one, go through the process, find out how much you may qualify for. It'll take 5 or 10 minutes. And if you're a broker or in general, you want to share this with other self-employed folks, or even business owners for the ERC, just let us know. It's a free affiliate program, and it can
Yeah,
be a
I
significant side hustle.
yeah, I just moved it up on the screen there. So
Okay.
if you're interested in this, just go to this 1099grant.com. And it's a great place to go. You can you can see where it says check my refund amount. You just put in your information. In about 10 minutes, you know what you'd get back. It's great for any commission person to go there.
Absolutely. Beyond any type of uh, real estate agent, life insurance agents, Uber drivers, anything you can think of pretty much. I guess there's over 25 million self-employed people in the United States. So significant amount. Um, so I could transition to the next program if you like, Mark.
Sure, that'd be great.
All right, so we're just at the end of open enrollment for healthcare, and so we have a program called Impact Health Share, and it's really it's turning the whole healthcare industry on its ear. You know, it's a disruptive technology where business owners, individuals, again, this ties in with self-employed people because many self-employed people have to provide their own insurance, right? So health share sounds like insurance, looks like insurance, is way cheaper, 30 to 70%. Doesn't have all of the hoops to jump through with respect to, oh, you have to go to this particular provider, and then you have to have a doctor's note to go see this person, and then, you know, you have to wait. So it gets rid of all that. So I personally have my family on it. It's been a huge savings for us. You know, on average, again, it'll save 30 to 70%. The stories that, you know, business owners and individuals are you know, sharing with us are unparalleled. So again, that's called Impact Health Share. Contact me if you're interested. The final program,
Hey,
we're
Jeff,
going
let me
back to the
interrupt
biz.
one more
What's that?
time. I can't keep my mouth shut. Listen, we talked about when people got problems, and anybody paying for health insurance today has a problem on the cost. And I got a good friend that signed up for this, and he can't believe how much better it is than the program he had before. So I just want to say you're solving people's problems with this one. Thanks.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, thanks for that public service announcement on that, Mark. Very good. And the final program, we're going to put our business hat back on again. What if we were to tell you that we could provide a wellness program where a business owner can get this for free? He's going to have healthier employees. They're going to be performing better because they don't have all these health issues. Their health care cost is going to be lower because they're not missing days, they're not doing all this stuff. Uh, the number at no cost, and they can get a free universal life insurance plan, about $100,000 face value, that has a death benefit, that would provide sick care as well, and then finally 20 to 50% savings on workman's comp, and this will be from anywhere from 25 employees all the way up to thousands of employees. So all these three things at zero cost to the business owner, zero cost. So to me, this is the ultimate, you know, no-brainer for a business owner to go through and use this. So that's called the Oasis program, and that's a program that we're now offering business owners. So get with me on that, and Mark, and you know, we can give you more information on it. So those are just the ERC, the SATC, Impact Health, and Oasis, all designed for businesses and individuals to make your life better, to put more money in your pocket, and just to benefit you overall. So that's all I have to say, Mark.
That's great. You know, I think with that, we're just going to end this meeting. Earlier, I put on Jeff's information. Remember, it's going to be in the description below.